Welcome to this session. In this session, we are going to talk about implicature. Now we are going to discuss about Grice's maxims of conversation. Conversation is a cooperative activity. Grice's fundamental insight was that conversation is a cooperative activity. And in order to carry on an intelligible conversation, each party, in this case the speaker and the hearer, must assume that the other is trying to participate in a meaningful way. Grice stated that this in the form of a general cooperative principles and also followed by several sub-principles which he labeled as maxims. Now, what is cooperative principle? According to Grice, cooperative principle is make your conversational contribution such as is required at the stage at which it occurs by the accepted purpose or direction of the talk exchange in which you are engaged. Let's see the sub-principle of the cooperative maxims. The cooperative principle is elaborated by means of a set of maxims which says what it means to cooperate in a conversational way. These maxims involve maxims of quality, maxims of quantity, maxims of relation or relevance, and maxims of manner. Now let's see these maxims one by one. The first maxim is the maxims of quality. This maxim is concerned with truth tellings. The maxim says, try to make your contribution one that is true. The sub-maxims of these maxims are, do not say what you believe to be false. So you cannot say something false. And then do not say that for which you lack adequate evidence. It seems that the second maxim entails the first. This maxim of quality is to say only what one believes to be true. The next maxim, or the second one, is the maxim of quantity. The maxim of quantity is concerned with the amount of information an utterance communicates. This maxim consists of two sub-maxims. The first one, make your contribution as informative as is required. And the second one, do not make your contribution more informative than is required. The maxim of quantity requires the speaker to give as much information as the addressee needs, but no more. So in this case, the speaker needs to have sense of what the addressee knows and needs to know. Let's see the example. Here, two people communicate. One say, where does Jane live? And the other one reply by saying somewhere in South Perth. The reply seems to violate the maxims of quantity. Specifically, the first sub-maxims, that is, make your contribution as informative as is required. Why? Because it is not as informative as would be appropriate in this context. The expression somewhere in South Perth indicating that it is not exactly where, as South Perth is so large area. So in this case, the intended meaning is that I don't know exactly where Jane lives. Let's see the next maxim. The third maxim is the maxims of relevance, and it has one maxim, sub-maxims here, that is be relevant. In this case, relevant to what is being communicated. The maxim of relevant or relation says make your contribution relevant. The next maxim is the maxims of manner. Be perspicuous. There are four sub-maxims here. The first one is avoid obscurity of expression. And then the second one, avoid ambiguity. The third one, be brief. And the fourth one, be orderly. So in this case, the maxim of manner is to be orderly and clear and to avoid ambiguity. Okay, I think that's all for this session. Thank you for joining this session or this class, and stay healthy.